So, since lockdown began, I've been in search of new hobbies to keep myself occupied, and one of those has been cocktail making. So, I started buying numerous bottles of alcohol, but didn't really know where I should begin, what I should start trying out, what I should start making. So, I was after some inspiration. So, I started searching for what apps might be available to support my new hobby, and one I found is an app called My Cocktail Bar. And it's got three features that I really keep coming back to and using regularly. So the first one is, once I had all these bottles of alcohol, I thought, right, I'll pop them all into this app, so I can keep track of what I've got. And the great thing about popping in all the ingredients that you have is that after you've input them, you can then toggle from the ingredients to the cocktails menu, and it provides me a list of all the cocktails that I'm equipped to make with those ingredients. So all these ticked with blue are ones that I can have a crack at making. And some of these are made up by other users, but I can also filter on official cocktails, ones that are known the world over. So it's given me sort of new inspiration to try some of these that I maybe haven't had before. So that's been really useful. It's also telling me if I've got a lot of ingredients, if I'm just missing one or two, what are those ingredients that unlock these other cocktails? So it's sort of suggesting, oh, in this case, if I get cognac, then I can make French Connection and Horse's Neck in these cases. So that's interesting. It's kind of a nice way of suggesting what to buy next to bolster out my bar. Another feature which has been quite useful for me is the ability to create your own cocktails. So there have been some that I'm aware of but aren't actually in this list. So I have the option to create a cocktail, and then I can go ahead and add all the ingredients, and that will appear in that list. And then I've got a record of what mixes I use to make it. And then finally, as I am working through all these different cocktails and experimenting, I'm coming up with ones that I like, both ones that I've made and ones that are suggested in the app that I've made, and building out this kind of list of all the stuff I like, so I can come back to it and make it again. That's my cocktail bar.